in the city, rushing through me. Down upstream, are you with me?
I feel like the time definitely crept up on me there. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Sim Cafe. I hope you're all well. Welcome to Ryan, Welter, and Dave in the chat. Great to see you all. Server is looking officially a bit on the quiet side. Not surprised. Lots of people tonight are taking part in the Bearded Invitational on LMU. And I know there's a few people that wanted to take part in this tonight but can't. So we do need that kind of critical mass of people. We've got 30 minutes left in the session. Suzuka's not that popular in the end. It's a good track, but it is DLC, and yeah, not everyone like leaps to it. Certainly not the traditional ones like, you know, Monza Spa and blah blah. Maybe Silverstone you could add to that. Maybe Red Bull Ring Kyle Army, although again they're DLC. So yeah, not that many people on the server tonight, which is a bit of a shame. Hope you've all had a good Saturday anyway. It is a Saturday. I've been busy with shopping and fixing the lovely balcony of our property. Well, the one we rent anyway. So that it is now officially cat-proof. Well, nothing is ever that cat-proof because they are pretty stupid and will do something somehow. But we've got net over the top now to stop the birds coming in, but also the cats getting out. And I've tidied it up and cleaned it all up a little bit. So I think it is now in a better state. Now I can just leave the door open and let them go out. and not be too nervous. But you never know with the cats. They are quite special things. They really are. Anyway, tomorrow. Hello, Beardy. Hello, sir. You getting warmed up? Your session starts in what, half hour? So yeah, and good luck with the start tonight. I hope it all goes nice and clean. We are racing tomorrow in the 3 hours of Suzuka. Hello, Sydney. Every time I see that, I think of this. Did I show you this before? That is the best keycap. Should I get out the... If I do that, it might focus on it. Come on. So that is the best keycap in the world. It is Tony in a little box. And we've got one that's white and one that's grey like this. One for Tony, one for Kulu. So every time you send that emoji, I think of that. Man, do I hate this track. Oh, wow. Come on. I can see why it's not popular. No, it's just not easy. There's a few tricky turns in it, right? Man. I'm starting to fear how many people are actually going to be on the old server tomorrow, to be honest, for LFM. But anyway, Suzuka is great. Thank you, Sydney. I hope you think that my keycap for Alita is great as well. I bought it for Christmas, I think, a little while ago. Or a birthday? Can't remember now. Anyway, so we're going to do some laps at Suzuka because we are doing the 3 hour tomorrow night. We are meant to be racing with Dan Merchant. He'll be there. And hopefully Mank and Wouter as well. So we're going to have 4 people. Keycap is cute, correct. There's 2 of them. And Kulu's in a very naughty mood at the moment because I've been letting him out today, so now he's all... What are you doing? He's been doing all sorts today. He started pulling apart the purple foam under my speaker earlier. Cheers, mate. Hello, Boosiv! If you're about, mate, you can show us what pace is. Lobby is open. It's very quiet tonight. Not that many people are on Suzuka. Not that many people are loving Suzuka instead. So there we go. But yes, apart from that, what else has been going on today? Oh, the qualifying obviously happened early this morning. I was tempted to get up and watch it, but then I just fell asleep again. So, what happened? Ferrari came 7th and 8th. Maybe they're going for a wet setup. That's what Ferrari have done. How many drill bits were used? What for? Oh, what, on the balcony? Or what? Luckily none is the short answer. Although I did lose a screwdriver. I was using my Phillips... you know how precious your Phillips screwdriver is, right? I was using my Phillips screwdriver on the balcony earlier, and I put it down, and it rolled off the balcony onto the ground below, 9 floors down. Luckily, it rolled onto an area that isn't very... I'd never see anyone out there, basically. Otherwise, we could have killed someone, which would have been exciting. But luckily, it rolled down and fell. I heard the bang. It was a very loud bang when it landed. And the worst bit is I can't get to that bit of ground. So I lost my Phillips screwdriver today. So that was good. Anyway, yes, let's do some laps, shall we? Now, I fear if it's going to be this quiet, champs, there probably won't be a race 2. So we'll see. We'll see if we can actually get people in. Because at this rate, I fear there won't be a race 2. We certainly won't be doing GT4. Right. Normally when you get about 8 or 9 people on a server, that normally gets it filling up, right? Now, there is 28 minutes left, which for the casual racer is far too long. But in reality, if we have casuals joining the lobby and they haven't done any practice or qualifying or got their tyres, they're not going to last long in the race anyway, are they? This is the problem, right? Now, there is definitely... Oh, hello. There is definitely... I don't know, the player numbers on Steam seem to be roughly the same. Gets dark here early, doesn't it, Suzuka? The player numbers seem to be the same as they always are on ACC, but definitely in our community especially, there's a lean towards LMU. And just obviously at the moment the community doing different things, really. I mean, it'd be the same if I took up iRacing and started getting everyone to do that. We'd have even less people in less places, so... I just need the laps before tomorrow, because I am rusty. I did earlier on today do a quick LFM race, so I'm now officially over 6.1 on the SR. Everyone celebrate in the chat. With another, it would have been a 0 incident point race, another one, except for the fact that someone decided to rear-end me in one of the turns, and he was miles away, but it didn't stop him, and that was 4 points on the incident, so I missed a 3-point bonus. If you get 3 incident points or below, you get a bonus of 0.1 SR, I think it is. So I missed all that. So I missed out on about 0.2 SR just because someone tapped me in the bum once on a turn from out of nowhere. Literally out of nowhere. Right, are we on race fuel? We are. Okay. Let's go. And just the Sim Cafe community in general seems a little bit quiet at the moment, I'd say. Obviously, we've got Battle of the Sims coming up in a few weeks, which I'm looking forward to. It's coming around rather soon in the end, isn't it? We'll definitely do some events over the next 2 weeks to prepare for the first race, which is at Nordschleife. So most of the races that I'll do over the next 2 weeks will be geared towards the Nordschleife. Next weekend, I am in Istanbul with my darling girlfriend, Alicia. So we will not be here streaming next weekend. Oh, that's me breaking too early. But we will be racing at the Nordschleife most of the time over the next 2 weeks. Little short races here and there to get everyone ready for the big one. As you can see here, still only 7 on the server. Not good enough numbers. We got away with it at Spa. Spa is popular and familiar, and the server will always fill up at Spa. I mean, we're able to do the multi-class at Spa. We'd be able to do it, says Monzo. Yuki is killing it, says Sydney. Yeah, basically. I mean, I don't think he's really pulling up any routes anywhere, is he? He's not blowing anyone away. JS? Jokes? He's not blowing anyone away, but he's consistently doing better than every other driver in Red Bull apart from Max. Now, you might argue the gap between him and Max is still probably fairly big. On track, he doesn't really blow me away either in terms of overtaking or defending, or he does some fun overtakes, but yeah. He's hardly a generational talent, is he? I would say. Without being too harsh on someone who's infinitely more skilled than I am. But we're not talking about me, are we? So. I'm curious to the race pace of Williams. Well, can you remind me, where did Carlos qualify? Was it top 10, right? Was it like 9th or 8th? No, sorry, it can't be 8th. 9th or 10th, right, I think. Yeah, it will be interesting to see how Albon does in the car and whether Carlos does anything different or better. Oh, but wait, Sydney, don't forget it's going to be wet, right? So race pace is going to be a bit redundant. Yeah, forget that, Sydney. It's all up in the air tonight. In a few hours, really. It's not long away. In Australia, they're kind of waking up for the day, aren't they, no? Right? Soon? Their race day is when waking up now. That's cool. There'll be fans all over Melbourne right now, I'm guessing. Maybe even further away. Waking up and getting ready. Now, there's a good chance I'm going to do qualifying and the start of the race tomorrow, so I definitely need to smarten up a bit. If Dan was here, I would have raced him this evening for that privilege, but he is busy doing some iRacing. Ew. Right, we need to start getting the 201s, really, at least. Because this is a bit slow. Although, to be fair, we're on the race field. Dargo, howdy! Not long till your race starts, no? Good luck tonight. I hope you have a nice clean start, at the very minimum. and then see where it goes from there. I'll be tuning in later on after this stream, although to be honest, servers are looking very quiet, so this might fill up in the next 15 minutes, we'll see. But if it doesn't, we might just leave it at one race this evening, and I might come watch the end of your race. I'm guessing Beard is streaming. I know obviously John and Andy are. Rarish maybe, not sure. So we'll see. We'll see how this one goes, because Suzuka is not that popular. And of course, not that many people in the community at the moment are doing Sundays Enduro, so not much need to do Suzuka, as it were. Obviously a lot of people, it's good to have a reason to race, right? A little bit of purpose. I get all that. It is great to have Sydney's only friend on the server as well. Welcome Sydney's only friend, car number 93. We don't know if he's paid, but it doesn't matter, he's here.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Your lap time is invalid.
That was very silly.
Please try to stay on the track.
Paid for the friendship. Toby, hey you guys, I don't know, pop in and say hi, say hi. Hello Toby, good to see you sir. I've been enjoying having you on track recently. But yes, there's a lot of people in the community who can't make it this evening, and obviously a lot of people who are racing in the Bearded Invitational, so it's rather quiet on the server. So we might only end up doing one tonight. We'll I have not done that in a very long time, if ever. That was different. That was very different. Right, 19 minutes left. Let's do some qualifying simulations, actually. That was very interesting. Did I touch the grass? That's not... Yes, it is. Toby, did you see my spar line at the bus stop? That, for me, was a special line. It was a line. Thank you, Wouter. Let's do some qualifying runs. What are the tyres like? Oh, I've just melted them. I wish there was a way for ACC not to do that. Just read your melted tyre pressures. Right. I'm not doing the race. I'm 2 seconds off the next guy. I'm way slow and crashy. I don't enjoy Suzuka. We talked about this, Wouty. You don't enjoy it because you're not fast on it. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Well, look, all I can say is this. Obviously, I don't need to log it in until tomorrow. And in fact, I could put you on the team and you don't have to drive anyway. But I could spend a bit of time with you either after this stream, bearing in mind how short it's probably going to be at this rate, or tomorrow morning, and just get you a bit more confidence on track. And say you won't be 2 seconds off. That's all. Nah, don't put me on. Right, okay. And then look, the server went up to 9 and down to 7 again. It is really struggle bars at the TSC numbers right now. Suzuka is not that... I don't know, part of me thought everyone loves Suzuka. But evidence suggests, not really. Sydney loves it. Yeah, I just think people are just really not in the ACC mood right now in the community. Bots will bring a bit of that back. You require the medals. Yeah, I mean, the reality is, Ryan, if you haven't got the medals, you probably won't have any pace on here, and then the race will be a bit, you know, meh for you. It's easy to get them, though. Well, you've got 17 minutes, so getting them will take the best part of 10 minutes. So you could still get the medals and join us. I'm doing them currently. Crack on, Ryan. Keep it smooth and steady, you'll get them. And you see, Wouter's left the server, now we're struggling for numbers. It's your fault, Wouter. I think with the Nordschleife race coming up on bots, people will be compelled to join in for the upcoming community Nordschleife races I'll host. But there is very little impetus for a bit of Suzuka racing. And even community stalwarts like Wouter are joining and then leaving, saying they don't like the track. So, yeah. And you're meant to be doing a race with us tomorrow, so we can't get you in. What hope have we got? If people don't like it, they won't join it. If you build it, they will come. But you got to build the right thing. And catch the zeitgeist a little bit. Having said that, our LMU race server the other day wasn't exactly the most busy I've ever seen. I doubt it, Nix, honestly, we're seeing so few people. There's such limited interest in Suzuka in the community on ACC right now. Yeah. Which is a shame. But I definitely need the laps. So we'll run out this first race, and it'll be good for Sydney's friend to get a race, and obviously the track will be fairly quiet, so less chance for him to hit anyone. I'll practice anyway, and if there isn't one, hopefully have a good race. Well, hey, if you're enjoying the racing, never let me stop you. Cheers, mate. It's a good track, said Mank. I thought it was up there, mate, to be honest, in terms of tracks that people liked. But I remember in the past, even when this community was quite busy on ACC, Suzuka wasn't the most subscribed track, shall we say. People do seem to not like it too much. Partly because I think things like this S's are really difficult and require a lot of experience, probably. And yeah, I can see why parts of it put people off. I mean, I'm cruising around and I need to stop doing that on the grass. Chat, do you know what? I was looking at my TC, because I was like, my TC's a bit high, I think. We've only got one lap of fuel left. That was not a lot of fuel. How is the pressures? A bit high. It's very technical. There we go. And also it's DLC, so you're not going to get too many of the casuals. So, yeah. Tough crowd. The setup has it on 5. It does, doesn't it? I think that might be a bit... It is a race setup, to be fair. The qualifying setup probably has it on 3 or something, or 4. Well done, Jeff. Well done, Jeff. Right, let's go. I put it on 2. Well, look at you, eh? I've got cat hair floating around my screen. Get out. Well, maybe put it on 5 and cruise around doing 202s and 3s. Wow, that's the trick. Back to 8 people, 13 minutes left in quali. Is it going to magically fill up? I doubt it. But like I say, maybe less people is better sometimes because it just means more crashes. All I know is I need the laps. Right, another quali run. Let's get the tyres up. It's interesting because obviously we were talking earlier about the player numbers, right, Wouter, for LMU and ACC. Now, what you might find is that while the player numbers are bigger on ACC, if you looked at the streaming right now. I wonder how many people are streaming ACC compared to LMU. Have a look on YouTube. If you're not on the track, are you? No. Have a look on YouTube, see what you think. Is there anyone streaming ACC? Or are most people streaming LMU at the moment? Whenever I look at ACC streamers, it's always Russians or Germans in their native language, so I don't really bother. Yeah.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Not that popular in the UK, this game, it seems, interestingly. When you look on the LFM server, at the... Alright, Jeff. Oh, I'm not focusing enough, clearly. When you look at the LFM server, most of the sign-ups seem to be German, from what I can see, on LFM. And that is a large part of the ACC player base. Not all of it, by any means. Very nervous about the old rear wheel there. We're up to 9 players again. Can we get double figures? 10 minutes left in quali. I somehow doubt it, you know. Right, I don't think we've got enough for more than one more lap of fuel. .3, yeah, we need 6.5 for 2 laps. Yeah, 1 lap left. Okay, we're getting a little bit of focus. See if we can nail this quali. Ryan needs to learn to take more curves. Yeah, iRacing curves terrify you. Well, I mean, you'll learn it eventually with a bit of practice, right? You'll get there, Ryan. You can go very wide on curbs in ACC, that's for sure. That was a terrible first 2 turn. Don't judge me. Bit early on that apex. Frustrating on that turn there. Couldn't get the power down. Could not get the power down. You really got to chuck it through Degner 1. Too early on the break in there in Degner 2. But we're still going. Got a break by the time you finish the curbs here. Try and get a bit of speed on the exit. Going a little bit faster now. Got to be very smooth here with the braking release as we get down into Spoon.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
That was a bit better. 10 players on the server, oh my god. But again, there's, you know, normally on ACC, you get 10 drivers on the server and this will just fill up. But again, I don't think Suzuka's that popular in the end. Bit low on the apex speed there. A little bit better. We probably don't have enough for another lap, which is frustrating.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Tyres are a bit low though. Oh, sorry, buddy. My bad. Right. Setup. Okay, so that was not very hot. Okay, definitely a few attempts to grab on that lap and get ourselves into the twos. Bit more respectable on the pace. "11 beauties on the server." Very quiet. Right. Okay. It's a shame you're not on track, Walter. But I'm guessing you're enjoying watching the bearded race as well, right? You can say it. It's okay. A big up to everyone who is tuned in this evening. Great to have you all here at the Sim Cafe. We are all about getting more people into sim racing, so if you do like ACC or LMU or are interested in getting involved with it, this is a very good place to start. We do community racing together every week. Every week. Usually aim towards something useful, like the races that they host on both of these sims. And we race together to practice them. Well, obviously, so I want you to join us tomorrow, so I'm a bit sad that you're not enjoying it, and I kind of know sometimes, you know, it's like you got to get through the pain a little bit of a track to enjoy it, but there you go, never mind. Not even for me. I don't know. Anyway, maybe, sir, there'll be a little bit of PUBG after this. I've just learned Sebring. Nice one. Well, you're about to learn some PUBG. Because with 4 minutes to go, there's still only 11 on the server. People are not joining from the public. Crazy. Little do they know, this is a wonderful server full of awesome drivers and Sydney. Right, they're not looking in the right place there. Wow! Hey! Wow! So yeah, all focus and attention is going to turn towards bots. We should probably release the race details for the Nordschleife tomorrow, I think. Maybe we could do that 2 weeks before each event. We'll tell everyone what's inside each event. And so the focus will just be on the Nordschleife for now. So maybe we'll release some details about that race tomorrow, Walter. We won't do it about every race, we'll just say each race as it comes. Why did I just shift down twice for that? Who knows? A bit more on the duo. Well, yeah. The duo would be a 3-week lead up because there's no sign-ups, but for duos, we are going to need people to do a little bit of, you know, admin. We need to know what's going on. Yeah, exactly that, well. So, yeah. 13 on the server! Oh my god, my eyes are bleeding. So many people. A slightly smaller server might work for a few of us here, to be honest. Because the reality is, if you want to have a big server full of people, you probably need a community or very, very high skill level. Otherwise, you're risking a lot. Interesting, that tiny lift I did on that turn didn't really lose me a lot of time, because I didn't catch any time up there, really. We don't need to sign up for normal ACC, right, obviously, just a password, and it will just put a password on there, see who comes. Ah, down to 12 again. God damn it, people. I think if there was more community on, so if we had about 15, I think that might force it to fill up. I don't know. I'm surprised. But obviously, you know, it's like, a lot of the time we do a public server, we normally just get a message after 3 minutes. Some random just killed me. So, can't win them all. Yeah, so with the ACC one, wow, so what I'm thinking is, I'm not going to make it round, I can't cruise.
Cut detected.
Or can I? Well, apart from this lap, what I'm thinking is, with Spa being that same sort of time, hopefully the community will be quite engaged and focused and well into the series, and so therefore doing this sign-ups for Spa won't be too much of a hard work, and hopefully we'll have quite decent numbers, right? So I think it'll fit in with what we're doing at the time with meeting up as a community. So fingers crossed on that one. Took me a while to get out while doing a half decent lap, you can imagine. Why did I just lose all my time? 2 attempts I just lost coming out of that hairpin, and that exit was so close to perfect. Hate this game. I hate this game. Let me play LMU where everything's a bit more vague and random. I do feel like I'm nailing Spoon as well, but look again, another 2 attempts. Another 2 attempts. Well, I'm going to make it all up at the end like a hero.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Lapping validated.
There's me drifting wide. Wow, quite slow really. Sydney, well, he's in the cheating Ford. He is cheating in the Ford, is Sydney. Right, do you know, there's so few people on. I don't even think I need to put a message on it. Oh yeah, I think people are already looking for teams sometimes. Yeah, and I think that'll get a bit more once we get into it all a bit more and so on. And people might bring their focus a little bit back to ACC. Although I do fear what this is all doing for the community. Really, this stuff, LMU. It's just less people on less sims. Well, more sims. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, exactly that, Walter. So we've got to do a bit of work there. A little bit of work. Okay, so. Where are we? Boop, boop, boop. Pressure's quite low still. I feel like you're losing a lot of time at the hairpin. You're not wrong there, Todd. You can spot a time. Well, to be honest, my TC's a bit high, so I need to remember to turn that down. Let's put it on 4. I think 5 is a bit restrictive. Yes, I'm losing a lot of time in literally every corner. Yes, potentially. Well, potentially. I think we should get going soon. 1:05. Had another early evening nap today, which is very naughty. I shouldn't have done that. So, yeah, I was a bit dead on the sofa at 5:30. Oh, woke up. Oh, time to eat dinner and do a stream. But yes, hello, Todd. I'm losing a lot of time at the hairpin. Is my apex speed a bit slow? Is my apex speed a bit slow? It's a 25-minute race. I think we've got way more than enough fuel. Not really worried about that. I had almost 3 hours on the sofa this evening. Dave, honestly, it's a shocker, isn't it? Do you know what? When I was younger, I used to hate naps. And I would do everything not to nap. I would never fall asleep during the day. I'm not exaggerating. I would just never fall asleep during the day. Ever. And since the pandemic, and potentially getting older, I just, late afternoon, about 5-ish, and then waking up a bit later on, just like, ugh, it's horrible.
Go in double file.
Right, let's have a good race here. I hope new boy Neeson has a good race as well. You'll notice on ACC, very limited amount of drive-thrus for the start because they just did a simple procedure that works. We're still learning on LMU, that's for sure. I noticed JPS had a drive-thru in his race earlier. I must admit, I don't know what he did wrong in that one. But there we go. Such is the way. We have got 25 minutes here with 11 on track. Good that we do have 11. It's better than 0. And it might just work out that, you know, getting 25 minutes of laps in is better than crashing around some randoms. So we'll take what we can get. I might not be able to keep up with Sydney and Carter. I think they're going to fly off. Nathan's going to be a bit fast for me as well, really. So let's see what we got. Let's get our last sip of 7-Up. 7-Up today. Okay. Lovely little fire back there from Sydney. Whatever you're going to call it.
Green light, go, go, go.
I missed the green light there.
Car on the right, clear on the right.
Let's go. Nathan in the Ferrari tonight. He's definitely going to crash that. Right, here we go. Apex speed will be lower. You're braking too early and mounting the inside. Oh boy. Your electronic settings will be using a couple multiple temps on that corner alone. Cool. Understood. Let's not get started on my spoon, right? Haha. Track cuts for Nathan. Come on, let's give him a little flash. Hello, Nathan. Oh, hello. There goes Carter out of fuel. Interesting. Don't ask me what I'm doing there. Do not ask me what I'm doing there. Let's just go. Bit wonky on the rear there. Let's go. No. But he probably was. But it's nice to hate on your fellow competitors and wish them the worst. Nice one, Todd.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Okay, so we've got Piontek right behind us. Look like he's got a lot of pace. Sydney and Nathan gapping slightly ahead of us. Piontek with a big mood there. What about there? What about that one? That looked off track. Come on. What do you reckon, Todd? Rewind it. What about there? Oh, come on. He's got to be taking the mix, surely. Referee. Book that man.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Guy behind in the Bentley is definitely forcing the issue and making me drive very erratically. I need to smooth it out a bit here. It depends on the track, to be honest. Depends on the turn. Whoa! Here he comes. That was terrible from me. Luckily, he had to compromise his exit. Oh, there he goes.
Car on the left. Yellow flag in sector 2. Clear on the left.
Give me that slipstream. Guys. So selfish. Come on, Piontek. That's better. Hey! Wow. I did not expect our very fast Bentley friend to be sat there. Ugh. Nearly went straight through him. Here we go. How's the race going? Just got back. Not bad, not bad. We're putting in the laps. Like we said, it is a rather quiet server tonight, which will mean, of course, less incidents, really. So we're able to get our work done. I'm broken in the pit, says Dave. Thanks for trying anyway, Dave. That's no track cut, surely. Good. Todd says a couple of tenths in the hairpin. Let's turn the TC down to 4. Oh, no, Dave. Sorry about that. I'm guessing it was a random. That's what I was kind of saying, like, the more randoms we have on the server, the kind of more that happens anyway, so... Yeah, swings and roundabouts. Anyway. Let's see if we can improve in our lap time here. I think we've got a chance, team. .237 on the Apex, not bad. Track limit's no time gain? What? No. Where? Where did I go wide there? Damn. Apparently, that's okay.
Personal fastest lap.
Bugs. Bugs in ACC. Oh, hold on. If I remember, was this the setup I was using before that was a bit of trouble because I was incredibly slow on the straight? I had loads of grip, and I think I was, yeah. I've got like loads of wing on it. We've got Tursky behind us now, catching us for fun. Which means obviously I'm very stable in the old turns, but definitely not very useful on the straights. Although saying that, we are 6/10 up on this lap, so we're doing slightly better. Tyre pressures are all over the place. Ah, no! Ah! I was going to go into the low twos there. Damn. Messed up big time. Tursky is getting hungry behind me. Damn. We've still got a lot of time to make up here, team. Let's get in the twos. Sydney with a 2.00. Ooh, and Piontek. He's quicker than Edwards. This could be interesting up front. Obviously, there's a question mark on how much I should be using my tyres in a stint tomorrow. Don't want to overcut them, pushing too hard in a stint. It's going to be twice the length of this one. Opening up the risk of track limit warnings. We are pushing a bit here though. Just about gapping Tursky. That's what we're looking for. Go on, Delta, fly! Oh, no, maybe not. There you go, 2 minutes 06. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, Piontek going for the move.
halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Oh, I missed it. Shame, because we were about 3.5 temps up there. Wow, Tursky right behind us again. He is no slouch. No slouch. Sydney currently maintaining his lead. Fairly healthy gap otherwise. Piontek can't get past Edwards at the moment. Bit slow through there. Sydney with 0.3, very far. Probably all car though, you'll find. No skill, just car. Looks like Piontek has got ahead of Edwards. Tursky no longer behind, that's a shame. Too deep. No. Lost 2 temps there. Shame. We're keeping these guys honest. It's just us front group now. Big wiggle there from Dave. Dave was officially retired a while ago. This is it. We've kept up with him. And there he goes.
Car on the left.
We kept up the pace and it just kept us in contact with Nathan, and here we are. Uh-oh.
Well done, mate. Personal best. Car on the right. Clear
Oh,
on the
he's
right.
gone really fast through there, and he's taken it. Look at that. Wow, didn't think he could do that. I thought he was going to struggle with that one. Eight minutes left, and we're in a fight here with the very capable and slightly crashy Nathan Edwards. He definitely have a different philosophy through there. Okay, let's put the TC on 3, see how that feels. Look at the getaway there on the The hairpin, crazy. Good that we've not had a track cut yet. I've had some weird warning, but no track cut. Sydney is in the lead, 7 minutes to go. He's proved the point, he is the biggest weeb in the community. We respect that. I tried to make that last all-in-one. I got a track cut anyway. Damn. Got to do better than that. Oh, as Nathan goes super wide in the T2. Just about keeps it together. If I hadn't messed up the end of that last turn, we probably would have been there to pick up the pieces of that one. I'm driving a little bit erratically now. This is not good form for an enduro. Right, is he going to go really deep here again? .9. All we need now is Sydney to have a little whoopsie, but in that Ford, not very likely. It's a pretty stable platform. .8. We're going to lose it all here though, the hairpin. .1. Let's give him a little flash, it might distract him. We've got to do every trick in the book now. 5 minutes left. Can we get a podium here? I mean, let's not talk about the fact that I'm officially the last runner. .1, slipping away from me. This is really good practice for tomorrow. Definitely pushing it here. Gotta be careful on that exit. Did I get... I was gonna say, I took the mickey there. Hey! Stop hey! Stop wiggling! What is going on here? Honestly. Can't take him anywhere. Hello, Charlie. We'd love to have seen you on track tonight, sir. Never mind. By the way, if you fancy it, although you would completely mess up our elo, there is a driver slot at Suzuka tomorrow in the McLaren if you fancy it. Just one. We spooked Nathan a bit there. We spooked him. That was a bit wonky from me. Don't worry, Nathan, it would have been a tiny kid. Three minutes left. Sydney comfortably in the lead here. I'm messing around behind Nathan here, a bit sloppy. Yeah, I totally get that, bro. Hope the Enduro calendar didn't put you off. Sim racing. I finally did the whoopsie, never go out there. If you go out there, you can very quickly end your race. And I'll be honest, I was looking at Dave's car there. Sorry, I keep calling Dave Nathan. I was looking at Nathan's car in front. Look at him going all over the place. I saw that. I think every time I call him Dave, he crashes. I was looking at Nathan's car in front and I thought, oh, he's gone a bit wide. And funnily enough, it was me who was wide. That tells you all you need to know, doesn't it? But if you go out there, don't try and recover it. You just got to sort of let off all the pedals and gently work your way around the edge, because any turn on there and you're spinning, and then possibly spinning back into traffic as well. Nathan really doesn't enjoy spoon any more than I do. If it wasn't so wonky, I'd be able to have a little pop at him, but there you go. Looks like Sydney's going to take the win then, quite casual in the Ford. Comes round for the last lap. It's a shame Sydney's not available tomorrow. That is another bad chicane from Nath. Come on, Nath. I know you want a little duel. I'll give it to you. But I believe I've got about 44 on the wing for the Macca. There's a lot of wing. There's not a lot of straight line speed. What did you think of quali, Charlie, if you're watching? What did you think of quali? Oh, you go. You just talked about it. Oh! See you later. And there you go. Nathan, the last lap. Let's bring it home. You get up for the race tomorrow? No. It's being replayed at 8 AM on Sky F1, so I'm going to set my alarm for 7:55 and watch the 8 AM one. I could do the 4 AM, but I'll be so sad and asleep and tired that I won't enjoy it enough. So I'm going to try and avoid all social media and just wake up at 8. I haven't got anything to do tomorrow morning. Right, Sydney is cruising ahead of Piontek there. I'm really hoping, Charlie, that Ferrari have put like a wet setup on the car. I am really hoping that. Otherwise, that pace is a bit scary. I'll be honest, 6/10 on that short track. Hey, the race and season will ebb and flow, we know that, but yeah. And also, what does it matter, because it's going to be wet anyway. I'd hate for there to be like 2 hours of red flags, and basically if you woke up at 8 AM you'd have watched it at the same time anyway. So, you know. Anyway, I'm waffling as I cruise around this lap here. Yeah, unfortunately the servers are too quiet. There's not enough Suzuka. People don't like it. There's not enough people in the community racing ACC at the moment. So we are not going to do a second race tonight. But I have enjoyed doing this race with everyone. So thank you everyone who's taken part. Been a lot of fun. Definitely been fun dueling with Nathan there. Nathan is a great foil. He's a little bit quicker than me, Nathan. So if I'm trying to keep up with him, I'm doing a good job normally. And there we go. Congratulations, Sydney. Nathan with a stop-go 10. Nathan, what are you doing?
Excellent job, mate. Well managed all the way through.
Well done, Sydney. And we can see from the list there, lots of people joined and lots of people left. Sydney, you're going to get a lifetime ban from TSC for that. That's a beautiful finish there.
Go, go, go.
And Charlie says, I was happy that he was only 0.2 behind Charles. I think that's a solid result. 0.2 is quite a lot on this track, bro, I'll be honest. I mean, I know it's a new car and all that, but I wouldn't have minded seeing him a bit somewhere else. I think that's a solid result. P78's a bit underwhelming. It is a bit. Overheating the tyres. Yes. Yeah, what was that? They were level up until the last 3 turns and then they lose 6/10. Like, and we saw last year the Ferrari was great on 1 lap and then in race pace just died after about 8-10 laps, and then the Macca and the Mercedes would drive off, right? And the Red Bull even. I'm not too stretched yet. Lewis was the slowest in the speed trap. Charles 4th slowest. We're running a lot of wing. My drift skills need work. Yes, they do, Nath. Shame not a lot of people joined. Sydney, it's a mix of things, bro. I think it's mostly because people knew you were coming. There's a lot of people who wanted to join tonight and couldn't, and there's a lot of people racing in the Beardy Invitational. So, Suzuka's not very popular. Between all of those things, we're here. Not a big deal. But if I build something awesome enough, people will come. And I think that starts with bots. Have you seen that, Charlie? Have you seen Battle of the Sims? Bots. Have you seen the bots? Where was it? It was on... There you go, it's over there on that part. Have you seen the bots? Battle of the Sims, Charlie. We're starting with a Nordschleife race. 2 weeks Saturday. We're going to do a lot of races leading up to it, focused on Nordschleife. And hopefully the community gets up for that a little bit. Charlie says, I think Ferrari will come good, bro. 99% new car. Correlation is good. Will come good. Look at McLaren last year. I mean, the thing is, I'm not totally sure why they changed the car completely, but hey, here we are. Seemed like it was doing quite well last year, so the whole change thing's a bit scary. Also, it's going to change again next year, so... I don't know. I'm not too fussed about it yet. Nope, I haven't seen the bots, bro. Battle of the Sims. Go to the Sim Cafe Cup category on Discord and have a look. It'd be great to have you for all of it. I'll tell you that much. You could even win it, to be honest. You are quite quick. So, could be an easy win, bro. Well, I'll say easy. It'll be a win. So yeah, Battle of the Sims coming up soon. Only 2 weeks away. No sign-ups required. Aren't we a nice bunch? I swear, Welps, we make it too easy for them. They've got it too easy here at Sim Cafe. Well, anyway. Yeah, short stream tonight because we're only doing the one race. But I have had a good hour and a bit behind the wheel. Got some good pace going. Sydney showing us the speed a little bit. So that was good to have a little bit of focus towards. I'll probably take part. Nice one, bro. I hope you do. Like I said, there'll be a couple of warm-up races leading up to it over the next 2 weeks. Next weekend, I'm in Istanbul, feeding the cats. Istanbul. So no racing next weekend, but next week and the week after, you will see races at Nordschleife. Look out for those. Right. Apart from that, yes, everybody, thank you all for coming along. I'm probably going to pop along to one of who was it? John. Probably going to say that on John's stream now. Go and check out there, see how it's all going on. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for 3 hours of Suzuka. Not sure yet who's in the team. I know it's me and Daniel, and I think Mank, if he's got the safety rating. And Wouter, we can't seem to convince, sadly. Maybe you need to get in and do a stint for us, Nathan. That'd be cool. Thanks for the stream, Jeff. Take care. See you. Chat. Whenever you see that, it is definitely time to go. So on that note, I'm going to bid you all good night, and I will see you all on the next one. Not Suzuka. Nordschleife. Are we doing Nordschleife together, Wouter? Ha! You're going to have to do that now. That's 6 hours. We'll need 4 people anyway, probably. Nordschleife. Good idea. Bye.
We froze, cold night in the winter, how cold. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end. Got to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, oh, yeah. You don't really wanna know me. Hanging in the corner with a nose. Yeah. High on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me. Still trying to figure out the line piece. Looking for the love inside me, sometimes. Don't know why I feel that way sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end. Think how we can say that on the weekend. Funny how I kinda like this life. this life.